Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. What a good time to be alive. Nigerian's elections is actually hours away. Yes, my people, you did hear me. I say now hours away, not be small thing, no. For APC, somebody say things fall apart. Then they fight, they break their head on top one another over Buhari's policy, redesign of Naira. Some say na against Tinubu, some say, well, say Buhari is just being Buhari, that the man has always been like that, but people fail to see that he was a man who does not want to see, anybody who has helped him, whether you have helped him or not. Buhari is not concerned about that. He's just a cold-hearted person. Whatever your side of the bargain is, saying, well, now God, he punished them. God won't make Nigeria change. He won't give us new leader. Any side, any way you see the matter, you know they wrong. Any side you did, you know they wrong. Anyway, my people, today we dey see say former governor of Lagos State, they call him Fashola, he don't disagree with Kayamo. Not be small fight to say where Kayamo say Buhari is in contempt of the courts. Fashola say no, Buhari is the president in charge of Nigeria, so the judiciary arm not get say over what Buhari talk, but that's not very correct if we're to look at things. We'll come back to that gist. Let's get the news. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Fashola disagrees with Kayamo, says President Muhammadu Buhari's actions not contempt of the Supreme Court. Buhari vows to end hardship faced by Nigerians over the naira scarcity. Appeals for more patience as necessary actions, saying is being taken to ease out the pain. Your loots are completely useless now, Nigerians say. Contrary to a recent comment by the Minister of State, Labour and Employment, Festus Kayamo, in which he had faulted President Muhammadu Buhari directives that the old 200 be recycled, circulated into circulation until April the 10th, 2023, while the old 500 and 1,000 ceased to be a legal tender. The Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, who is also a senior advocate of Nigeria's son, at the weekend argued that the direction of President Muhammadu Buhari was not a direct affirm against the Supreme Court that had contemporarily hated the move of the ban on the old currencies by February 10, 2023. Speaking on Channels television, the former Lagos State governor maintained that the president only took steps to end the pain of Nigerians who are becoming unintended victims of the policy. Kayamo, who is a spokesperson for the All Progressive Congress APC presidential campaign, had in an interview on Channels television said the president was wrongly advised to make the pronouncement in a nationwide broadcast. According to Kayamo, although Buhari had good intention for the Naira redesign policy, he was wrongly advised. He had also said he would have advised the president to appeal with the Supreme Court order and to work with it, bring back the money into circulation, all the old notes, until the decision be decided. The president is under law. He is not above the law. My view is that the president's action honestly without intention to slight the Supreme Court, but he may have acted on a wrong advice. I did not give that advice. It's not my responsibility. I do not know those who gave the advice, he has said when questioned. In his speech, he acknowledged that there were certain matters in court, so he thought he was playing safe by saying, okay, before you decide this matter in court, may I advise some middle grounds so that the country is not burning. There are riots everywhere. So let us try and provide some succor for people while acknowledging the matter is in court. Now, if I were to advise him, I would have advised differently. I would have advised him to comply with the terms of the order of the Supreme Court action. All the notes have been in circulation, are now, all the notes in circulation that will ease the people rather than releasing only a particular currency which does not still ease out the pain. Most of these things are done in preparation for the election. But remember that the people are the ones feeling the heat and the burns. Well, you don't hear your brother or two of them don't tie rapper over the matter, say, well, say, Buhari they wrong. And I will say, no, Buhari is not wrong. On top of the matter, now we sit down, gidigba, they watch how things they play out. Nigerians, I hope say we don't wise, or we know who go vote for. We don't let anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry decide on what happens to us. We must not allow it. What I mean by that is go to that polls and express your grievances by voting in a person who you feel is competent, will be able to direct and guide this country aright. Whether you like it or not, the people in power today, are you sure of their competence? Let's be honest. The Buhari particular, are you sure of his competence? Because Buhari has shown us who he really is. No. And I'm not just saying that to spite him. That's the honest truth. As a president, we do not feel his direction as leaders. His leadership, honestly, poor. If you ask me if I'm to score him, I wouldn't rate him as a good leader. Personally, I don't know about you. I wouldn't rate him as a good leader. You came in and things became worse. Excuse me. You came in, things became worse. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? What do you really think you're doing? So these are things that we must sincerely, truly pay attention to, and do not turn a deaf eye or your deaf ear and pretend that what will be will be. No, no. You craft it, you make it happen, because this nation belongs to us in the first place. What they don't want you and I to believe is that it's not our nation. We don't have a say. Whatever they say matters. No. It's when we have now given the baton, the leadership of this country into the hand of someone, that's when that comes into full play. But the very place that we are in, the junction that we are in, we are the deciding factor of who becomes Nigeria's president, and we must do it with caution and care. Also must care. We can't do it lazily. Can't just do it anyhow and expect that things will fall in place. It doesn't work that way. No, we can't do things like that and think that all of a sudden things will just fall. It doesn't work that way. Can you see that there is serious, urgent need for concern? Of course, there is. And so that's why we are telling everybody, please don't throw caution to the wind. Let's ensure that we work actively together, vote with conscience. So leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.